in the present state of civilization, where two races of different origin and distinguished by color and other physical differences, as well as intellectual, are brought together, the relation now existing in the slave-holding state between the two is instead of an evil a good, a positive good. These words of wisdom were spoken by none other than John C. Calhoun himself.
3.
John C. Calhoun is one of many anti-abolitionists who understood that in order for the United States to be successful and remain stable, the contribution of labor from slaves is a necessity. The goal of anti-abolitionists is simple: to stop the emancipation of slaves that would further cause harm to the current structure of the United States.
If slaves were to be free, it will greatly affect the economy. Slaves are needed for labor on plantations to produce cotton, and since cotton constitutes for more than 2/3 of total export trade in the United States, freeing the slaves will be detrimental due to the fact that our trade consists mainly of cotton.
Slavery didn't only just benefit the United States economy, it also aided the slaves themselves. The African slave society and cultures were unskilled, uneducated, and savage. By bringing them to America, they were given a chance to become civilized and be converted to Christianity. With this, John C. Calhoun said, "Never before has the black race of Central Africa, from the dawn of history to the present day, attained a condition so civilized and so improved that only physically slavery didn't only just benefit the United States economy, it also aided the slaves themselves. The African slave society and cultures were unskilled, uneducated, and savage. By bringing them to America, they were given a chance to become civilized and be converted to Christianity." With this, John C. Calhoun said, "Never before has the black race of Central Africa, from the dawn of history to the present day, attained a condition so civilized and so improved that only physically
Many plantation owners invested so much of their money on their crops that they had little to none extra money. If slaves were to be freed, many plantation owners would go bankrupt because they would have no laborers to produce the cotton they needed to stay in business.
Many are against slavery. It is the natural state of mankind and can be seen throughout history. Everywhere from the Greeks to the Romans to the English had slaves. Even the Bible accepts slavery, for Abraham himself had slaves.